I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I get it go. I get it go.
They love their crab cakes and they love their football. That's what Maryland does. And we are at M&T Bank Stadium down near the Inner Harbor of Baltimore. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. The shadows starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Jamal Adams there on
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job to get more out of it than what they give him. Picks up 3 on that carry.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
3rd and 1.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
That's good for Baltimore.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Rookie to rookie on the hookup there, and it's a first down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets a made. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it. They love it because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sideline thinking to themselves, and it's spread.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
They'll run run for the first time here with Matt Breida. He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On second down, a run with Breida. He takes this for 3 to the 29.
He was taken down by DeForest Buckner. A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
On third down, a run from Breida. And running with power here. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Matt Breida, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken a first-quarter lead. And with his speed, if he just finds the slightest crease, he can take it the distance like he did there.
How about the leverage up front? Offensive line out-leveraging the defensive front to create that space, that crease that he was looking for. And once he hits open field, he's going to be very difficult to catch and corral.
And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
Makes the score Steelers 7, Ravens nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Yeah, this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
2nd and 5. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got an open man, that's Campbell. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. And even 30 yards on a play that began back at the 30.
Well, that's something that this defense is not going to be able to allow if they're going to have success here. They've got to be able to wrap up and get guys on the ground. They end up letting him get away, and it turns into a big play here early on.
Dude.
I can just see veteran observers of the game shaking their heads and talking about the dearth of tackling in the game today.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. That's going to set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
Taken down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
2nd and 13.
Get the fuck out. Come on, man. Turn around.
Themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 28. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Oh my God, bro.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Number 35.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
10 at the 14-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Score Steelers 7, Ravens nothing.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Oh, here we go. What the fuck is going on with him? Dude.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. He's at the 50. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So the turnover forced, and a wonderful job on a big return.
And how about the convoy that got created to help him get all the way back upfield? I mean, that's the part that people miss on. That's practice. That's worked on. It doesn't just happen in a game and everyone rallies. They discuss it prior to, and everyone knows their role when they create a turnover like that.
They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. Out of the shotgun, Breida. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 20.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
And it's 3rd down.
Pick a fucking play, bro.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Now Breida on a toss left. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Third and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
So it's pretty simple, partner. You pick up a turnover, set you up in excellent field position. The last thing you want to do is go 3 and out in this spot.
Yeah, they would have had to settle for a field goal attempt, but now they keep those touchdown hopes alive. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now it's Breida. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10.
I'm gonna run that shit again, bro.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd.
They run with Breida. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
The ball carrier. Jordan Hicks brought him down. It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
This is Breida. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up
I'm taking a field goal, buddy.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
That drive took him inside the 10. Good job defensively to hold him to 3.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And, yeah, points went against them, but that feels a whole lot better running off the field.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their...
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jamal Adams. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
What the fuck was that?
2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Now, that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's Breida. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
And a nice job defensively to keep him out of the end zone. He's trying to get his 2nd touchdown already in the first half.
They had that one earlier, was bidding for a 2nd. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll toss it to Breida. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. 6 yards in the wrong direction that time. Not only that, but it brings up 4th. So out comes a field goal team now for the 2nd time here today.
28-yard.
And Lutz puts this one through. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. On the handoff, this is Breida. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Pittsburgh.
Matt Breida with his second touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
Mike 29. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home.
2nd and 9 now. Escaping the pressure right. And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Huh? Hello?
Hi, this is your delivery driver. I just pulled up outside.
Okay.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Playing a live game. Come on, babe.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to
Anything
Jonathan
else
Coachman in
against or yet?
Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Looks to me, partner, like
Guy
he's
wants
learned
to take
a little
forever,
bit
eating
because
the clock
earlier in
up.
the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Come get it. God damn it, he got a first down.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And brought down, but not before reaching
Oh,
the
he's about to get popped right there.
line.
He's about to
Another
get
good
popped.
gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an
Come on, you gotta hit
obstacle.
him harder than
And he
that
got blown
shit.
up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Gotta make that motherfucker
He
drop
was
that
unable
shit.
to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. 2nd and 11.
Ooh,
And incomplete.
almost picked
Receiver
it.
coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
29 is Mike 29. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you.
Probably gonna go to his tight end. He wants to keep eating the fucking clock up, though. I don't know
They'll stick
why.
with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Give me that
And
shit.
for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted.
Get off me, bro. Get off me, bro.
Near the 44. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel
Hell,
like they're just
motherfucking
great
yeah,
plays by the defense.
bitch.
There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now.
Just pick the play, bro.
some
You're
of
on
the great
defense.
coaches in the
Come
past,
on.
you know what they've always said? I can't teach you,
I've
obviously,
been dealing with
because
this
you're
shit
not
all
listening.
fucking game.
So maybe the bench can teach you. He's got to be careful now. He might get pulled.
Following the interception, Cousins. They'll set up a screen for Breida. 3 yards the gain there, second down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
Hit him with some shit I ain't hit him yet, but I just been running all day game on him.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. They go play action. Cousins. This one into the hands of Burton. Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And this one complete to get.
Ooh, baby, let's go.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Rico Gafford. As the first half is winding down. And the Steelers are going to.
Is it everything you ever imagined
lead.
a chicken wing to taste like? Come on, man.
Lutz will look to add the extra point. And the lead is now 24.
Makes the score Steelers 24, Ravens nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So not much time to speak
There's no
of
flats.
remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people think to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Jason Myers set to kick off.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now.
Oh, fuck you. He was blocked. I'm running that again, bitch.
Getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. They run again with Breida. This will be a
Bro,
short
what
gain
is
of
up with
3
this
before he's
fucking
brought down at
sucking
the
me in
22.
bullshit?
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a game, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll try the jet sweep with Nelson. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
You know what? I'm going to be a
Just yard
dickhead.
on the
Fuck
run there,
him,
that's
bro.
gonna
Because
bring
he wants
us
to
to
eat
a
up the
fourth
clock.
down.
I'm getting this shit.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot
Matt
of
Brady, you
motion.
better catch this shit and run your fucking ass off.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on fourth down. And they're going to try the screen. It's complete. And now this is going to depend on the spot.
Yes.
And they say he's just
What?
short.
I'm short?
Boy,
Oh,
a curious
no.
decision to go for it.
Oh,
Doesn't pan
challenge it.
out.
Oh,
and
my
the
God.
Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
They robbed me.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack. I don't care if you're taking it in round one, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
And he overshot him.
No, he
there.
didn't. I
It's
touched
out
the
of
goal
bounds,
pole.
incomplete.
Oh,
Josh
man.
Gordon, the
The
intended
pylon,
receiver. And that
motherfucker.
takes us from second to third down.
Damn it, that would have been 4 picks. Come on, pick a play, bro. Fuck, dude. You take fucking forever, and I even told him.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The Steeler defense locked in, forcing an upcoming fourth down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that
That's
drive,
that
but couldn't do
Steeler
anything with it
defense.
after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to
Go
excellent
for it.
field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Ooh.
That is going
What
to
a
be
hit.
incomplete.
What a
It
hit.
looked like he had it and dropped it. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop.
Turnover on downs.
What a fucking
The
hit.
Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They'll start on the ground with Breida. He'll be tackled shy of the 35. The power move there couldn't buy him much space.
Taken down at the
He's brought down by Terrell Burgess.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Breida.
You ain't catching Breida. You ain't catching Breida. You ain't catching Breida. You ain't catching Breida.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Matt Breida, 67 yards. And the Steelers offense, they continue to pour it on. Go ahead and give him the hat trick. He's been in the end zone now 3 times.
You toss your fedora first, okay? You go ahead and do that. But let's be honest about it. That third one, that's the most spectacular run he's had in the ball game. It's almost as if he's been playing his own game of, can I top this? And each run has been more spectacular than the last.
And he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Steelers 31, Ravens nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the
How was the
touchdown,
pizza?
Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce
Shutting
out of
them
the
out,
back of the
31 to
end
nothing.
zone, so we will start.
Let me guess, you're going to concede.
Here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Rookie quarterback, rookie running back. They team up there to pick up the first.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another 1st down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory.
I'll let him get his 44 yards.
A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And now he lost the football. Tannehill loses it. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yep, that's a fumble all day.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
They'll begin the drive with Breda. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now a give to Breda. And now nothing but green ahead of him. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet.
Fucking pushing the back, I saw it.
Down. Brutal, so take away the long touchdown.
It's a cruel game sometimes, partner.
It's fucking brutal right there.
8 yards the gain on that last run.
And I've seen it happen too, that fucking holding bullshit.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 15. It's a big play there for the Steelers. 44 yards on the ground.
On the play. And the Steeler 1st down.
And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Gun! Hey, Steamer! You better be afraid of me!
On play action, Cousins. He's got Burton here. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Trey Burton, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers.
You know, in golf, they often talk about playing the course and not worrying about what the other players are doing, what their scores are. That's essentially what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like doing today.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield.
This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
On first down, Tannehill. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I'm getting the sense that this offense is getting frustrated. Here we are into the third quarter, and they've had plenty of opportunities to get in sync. Thus far, that hasn't happened. They're looking for answers both on the sidelines and in the huddle looking at each other.
Flushed out right. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. They're going to go. It's Tannehill looking for Campbell downfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jesse Bates, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a toss play. It's Breida. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by Jordan Hicks.
2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's taken down inside the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
9-yard line. A gain of 14. First down, Steelers.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. With that last effort, he topples the 5,000-yard mark for his career.
And that doesn't place you among the absolute greats that have ever played the game, but it's a significant achievement and a very, very solid career.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. We're in Baltimore. Third quarter action. 2nd and 10. Back now in Baltimore. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a give running left is Breida. Oh, now Breida loses it. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill forced out to his left. And that'll be incomplete. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people...
And he will not throw it away. He goes out of bounds, well shy of the line of scrimmage, so that's a sack. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Here's a handoff left side to Breida. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Here we go.
Oh, how about this on first and goal? And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
No gain on the play.
A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on third and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand, so to speak, right? The hot feet in this situation. And he knows how to find the end zone. That time, he just didn't get there.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. So out comes a field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Lutz's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
Taken about 7 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Tannehill. And his pass incomplete. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Cameron Hayward able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Third down.
3rd and long, it's Tannehill. Looking here for Smith downfield. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
Too many zeros on the stat sheet thus far. No touchdown passes, no points for his team, but he remains undaunted. Still attempting to get his team on the scoreboard, firing the ball downfield.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. On 1st down, here's Breida. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13.
He was brought down.
DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And here he'll get it down to the 7. That's going to be a 6-yard gain. It leaves him with 3rd down and just a yard to go.
Gain of 6. And it's
just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with Breida. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the 1st down as he's tackled at the 1.
1st and goal.
The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Breida, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Lutz to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Steelers 48, Ravens nothing. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
Let's go. 28. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Watch the screen. Took left.
Tannehill on 1st down. He's going to let it fly. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
2 brings up second and goal.
On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Lutz good on the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Taken about 7 yards deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. To throw again on second down, Tannehill. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
Second and 4.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit, but for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not in their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Lutz with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there, and trailing big here in this 4th quarter. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
They completed the screen on the perimeter, but boy, that was textbook defense. Exactly as you're taught to play against a wide receiver screen, and they snuffed it out for a loss of yardage.
Boy, and now they can't even get a playoff. So that'll back them up 5. Here's Tannehill now on 2nd down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Number 10.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
29 is the mic.
One last throw here for Tannehill. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession, exactly what they were looking for in this one, and that helped out their defense. Didn't have to be out there the entire time. So when you do that and you're out there fresh playing, off a little extra spring in your step, and it showed up in this one.
They had a ton of spring in their step. Impressive victory. So for the Steelers, the win will help them keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 6-3 on the year. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for the Ravens, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
it. Boy, you the op and your bros hating. All of them fake, I see both faces. Scared of the whip, it's a ghost racing. I knock them down to their cold cases. Marathon run, I'ma slow pace it. They did not want me to go places. Foil plans like the gold place. And if we pulling up with the whole squad, are you ready to told y'all that you better be running? I'm in my go yard. When I walk in, I know y'all telling me nothing. I'm the man. Suck it if y'all in denial. I get the chip on them and I bust out the south side. Is that big of the guy? Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk. I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Hey, couple of bands up in my pocket. I don't want pussy and wild nonsense. We got momentum, don't try to stop it. Diamonds are clearer than my conscience. I don't let bygones be bygones. That's when I'm honest. Penthouse building, reach heaven's heights. Nah, that's what you call a God complex. Remember the days I was down low when it was out cold, but I went out and got it. Look at my milestones, man, it feel like the Dow Jones when you look at my pocket. Look at the flex, yeah. Whipping the Teslas. Ooh, I'm a mess, but it's all a finesse. Boy, yo, stop it, quiet. If it's new, I done got it. See my jewels, shining, shining. White diamonds, Miley Cyrus. Private jet, private pilot. Look at me, stylish, stylish. Masterpiece, body, young. Hey, I don't know no better. I'm on this every day. You cannot run with me, boy. I'm a heavyweight. Baby, I know what's coming. I could barely wait. And when it was on, they wanted me gone, boy. I'm here to stay. Stop calling me little bro. I got mileage on me. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Yeah, more action and no talk. I went quiet on it. Walked in with the whole team, and we riding on it. Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
Hey, could count on my power and look at my dogs from. Way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us. The higher the climb, the harder the fall, but how did you get up? I done got rich, then went broke, then got rich again, just a little hiccup. I done been ballin' this pickup. Remember me being so bummy and being so hungry, I had to eat gristle. Ay, how did the lady go miss? How she was magic, she mixed. Met her at one of the functions, we caught a little rhythm. She caught up a friend, they kissed and we dipped it, and that's how we kicked it.
Let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Hey, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked. Can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait. Need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What I did, can I